what we did was put a bigger gear sprocket on it. We went up from a 65 tooth to 82 tooth sprocket for that to increase the mile per hour, along with a new. Hey, welcome to Peanuts Automotive Adventures. That's Peanut, I'm James. Welcome to Peanuts Automotive Adventures, where every day is an automotive adventure. And we got a video for y'all today. And we got to show appreciation to anybody, I'm gonna start doing this, that provide us great customer service. We got to do that for people that supports us, that's coming through in the clutch for us. And also don't forget about our sponsors, right? Innovative Powders, and also the graphic spot va.com. I'm sorry, y'all. Reach out to them for all your, anything that you need. We'll have the videos up in this video showing y'all what our sponsors can do for you. All right, today's video, to be up front with y'all, we're gonna go ahead. Even though I got on a Buick shirt, y'all see that Buick shirt I got right there? I got that Buick shirt off Amazon, y'all. But we're gonna talk about the Mustang Project Blueberry. We haven't talked about this Mustang in a while, so we're gonna try to fit it in this week and talk about the repairs that happened to the Mustang. And we're gonna turn this around and show y'all. 1 second. All right, y'all, there's Project Blueberry right there. You know what I'm saying? That's Project Mustang right here. So we're gonna go to the front. And what we had was, hopefully I can pull up I'm gonna try to post the before pictures in this video. This hood was terrible, y'all. Not only did it have like a lot of rock debris damage, but it was peeling down here. Hold on, can y'all see my hand? Down here, and it was really peeling to the back here, right? And so Mr. Michael Myrick, good friend of the channel, great dude. He paints on the side. He fit us into his busy schedule, and he paints, he does paint repair on the side, and he also do decals too. He does decals. So let me point that out. He redid the front decal for us with the, what is this called, Peanut? With the flat black accent, with the vinyl. He redid that for us. So, he did a great job, y'all. I'm so proud of this. I was so proud of this paint job. I drove it to work today, didn't I? I drove it to work. So, he did that. Got this hood looking good. Got this hood looking really good. Also, what he did too was, I went ahead and had him flat black. Yeah, go ahead, show him, Peanut. Went ahead and had him flat black wrap the hood in flat black vinyl. Because believe it or not, the top of the hood was the paint was kind of cracked. The paint ain't the best. This is almost a 25-year-old car. March of next year, this car will be 25 years old. How I know this? Because, look, Peanut, I'm going to teach you something real quick. Data manufacturer. Oh, you already knew, huh? You already knew data manufacturer right there? Let me see if I can find it. There you go. No, it's up here. See it? Right there. Data manufacturer, March of 2001. Early 2001 car. And that makes a big difference too, because the early 2001 cars came with, I can't remember what it was, but it came with something different than the late 2001 cars. It was like an upgrade or a recall or something. I'll think of it. But also he went on ahead, like I said, he wrapped this top here, and he went on ahead and put this wrap right here for me to help keep the sun out. Because what happened was, when I got the windows tinted, the tint shop did not want to tint. There's these little small bubbles, speck bubbles, whatever you want to call them, up at the top here. And the tint shop did not want to tint all the way up. They only tinted up to about right here. So I asked Mr. Myrick if he could just throw me a piece of vinyl across there to help keep the sun out. And also with that vinyl there, Peanut, that look like Decal Central back here, don't it? Yeah. Put some nice decals back there. It'll make it pop a little bit, right? So, he hooked it up. He was going to hook up the spoiler for me, but I told him not to because I plan on changing the spoiler out to a more functional, higher spoiler that's more aerodynamically functional than this low spoiler. This low spoiler don't do nothing. And I have been researching that, y'all. Just haven't hit the enter button for the wallet yet. But, you know, yeah, I just told him don't even, because this is going to come off soon. But I'm looking at maybe a saline spoiler, the old saline spoiler, or I thought about a Cobra spoiler on here too. I ain't even gonna lie, I like the look of the Cobra spoiler. The only problem is you don't use this third brake light. There's a different third brake light that goes up in the spoiler. You can actually get the spoiler without the third brake light, but I want the third brake light. And they're sold out, especially on LMR. It's sold out, so you know it kind of. I'm gonna wait on that. Or either I'm just going to order the spoiler and just wait on LMR to get the third brake light for the Cobra spoiler. If I go that route, to have it in the inventory in stock. Oh, let me not forget too. He also did this handle here for us. He did the door handle. As y'all can see, it's pretty shiny. He did great at color matching using the true blue, right? I told him it was an L6 code, but it's actually an L2 because, again, I think it shows us on the door, right? Where you see it at? Show me, Peanut. My bad, team, man. I'm terrible with the camera today. Where you see it? I think it's L2. There you go. Exterior paint code right there. See it? L2. Lima 2 right there, y'all. So he went great, man. He did great, man. And he also, since I got the door open, he also repainted this louver or this vent for us too, man. So, you know, he did a great job, man. I'm proud of this. Proud of this car. I almost was tempted to ask him to do the whole car, but this is a track day car, right? You know, it's gonna get scratched up. Somebody, look what somebody done did right there, man. Already. This didn't happen at work. I don't know where this happened at. Somebody done already scarred her up. Probably happened at Walmart or something. But there's a couple of dings here and there on this car. The paint ain't perfect, but for a 25-year-old car, the paint ain't bad. It probably would look better if I would have just left the cover on it. But I am gonna cover it up though, because the car cover is sitting right over there in the honeycomb hideout. I'm probably gonna drive it to work again tomorrow. But yeah, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Michael Myrick. He did his thing, y'all. He did his thing. He did his thing. What I asked for, he did it. You know what I'm saying? He did it. So, man, I appreciate him. So we're going to go ahead and close out this video real quick. We just wanted to catch y'all up on this. But before we close out the video, we'll just give y'all a sneak peek of what else we've been working on too. As y'all can see, we at Peanuts Junior Dragster. We've been working on it. What we did was put a bigger gear sprocket on it. We went up from a 65 tooth to 82 tooth sprocket for that to increase the mile per hour, along with a new 35 chain on it. So, you know, we're gonna see where it gets them. We might have to add the weight back to the back of it again. We might have to slow you down is what I'm saying. So we might, I don't know. Because I can't remember the gear ratio, but I actually found it. Actually, I ain't gonna lie, ChatGPT helped me with the gear ratio for this. So with the numbers and all that, along with, I think this is either 9-tooth front sprocket or a 10-tooth. I can't remember. But I went this route because you're gonna get more mile per hour. And I wanna say, without the high RPMs, without winding this motor up. Get what I'm saying? But we're gonna find out. We got testing tune coming up, and also Peanut's getting a little taller, y'all, so we gotta adjust his pedals again, which is not a big deal. We gotta adjust his pedals again, so we're gonna get that done. Take the body off and adjust the pedals. So This is what we had going on, y'all. We just trying to let y'all catch up with us, what we got going on in Honeycomb Hideout. We got a lot going on. We also pulled the golf cart off because that's the support vehicle for him at the track. Pulled the golf cart off and got plans for that too. I want to change those wheels out. Those wheels are going to get changed out. Either to black and blue wheels or all black wheels. I don't know yet, but they're getting changed out. They're getting changed out real soon. So, all right, we're going to turn this around and close this video out. All right, team, we're going to close this video out. Appreciate all the support. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the notification bell, right? Hit that notification bell. We about to head out to the grass out here in the front yard. Get some soccer training in for them. It is a school night, so we're going to get that knocked out the way. Just wanted to update y'all on what's going on. Want to give a shout out to anybody that provides us great service like Mr. Michael Myrick did. You know what I'm saying? Of course, our sponsors always provide us a great service. You know what I'm saying? And, just want to give thanks, man, because a lot of people, give folks their flowers now. You know what I'm saying? Give them their flowers now. You know, I'm a firm believer in that. So this is Peanut's Automotive Adventure. That's Peanut. I'm James. Where every day is an automotive venture. We out. Peace.